Let's talk a little bit about packing now. A lot of people like to use a business card, either laminated or put into a holder like you see on your screen, and use that as their luggage tag. I put this in a photo because I wanted to see this, I wanted you to see this with a big red X over it. It's not a good idea. We talked about that pool of acceptable targets. Why throw yourself into it by automatically associating yourself with a business, what could be viewed as a powerful, wealthy American company, and perhaps there's even a title on it that shows you are a pretty significant player in that business. Why advertise? There's cell phone numbers on it, and this slide is a little out of focus for a reason. This is my card, and my cell number's on it. There's address on it. Why advertise that when you're traveling? There's no use to do that. To be quite honest, put your ego aside, and if you insist on using your business card as a tag, have the reverse blank side of it showing outward, or at least put it in perhaps a smaller holder that you have to fold it over. You want to make sure that it can't just be casually observed and associate you with a company or a particular status within that company, as well as those personal cell numbers and whatnot. So this is not generally a good idea. If you insist on having your accurate information with your bag, put it inside the bag. Then if it's lost, you can tell them, open the bag, my business card, and all my accurate information is inside. On the outside of the bag, I would suggest your name and a simple business address. No company, just an address. Leave all your expensive jewelry at home. Again, don't throw yourself into that pool of acceptable, lucrative, easy targets by advertising that you have a lot of good stuff to steal. Leave your expensive jewelry at home. Just don't make yourself a more attractive target. That goes with money. Money checks. You don't want to walk around with a wad of cash. That should be handled discreetly. Checks and other valuables, they should be in your checked bags. I'm sorry, not be in your checked bags. They should be, because they can be lost. They should be in your carry-ons. So your valuables are not in your checked bags. They're in your carry-ons. Don't transport things for other people either way. That's pretty universally understood. Every airport in the country and probably in the world has a recording saying not to do that. However, often you're given business gifts when you travel, and it's a courtesy to accept them and graciously accept them, thank them, but make sure you open them and inspect them before you try to bring them home, because they may be very innocently packed, but you don't know what it is. It may be something of value that at their border they don't want leaving the country. You don't know that. So just assure yourself that what you're carrying out of the country and back into the United States, you're allowed to, whether it's a business gift or not. Have some local currency in your carry-on with you so you're not seen at the airport exchanging a lot of cash. Here again, don't throw yourself into that lucrative target pool. Be very cautious. I mentioned this before. Be very cautious about any religious, political, racial, or sexual material that you bring, that you pack. Whether if you're reading it or just even packing it, it may present you difficulties. It may be misinterpreted. If you travel with technical equipment for your job, it's a good idea to, and you can make this yourself, have on company letterhead an authorization, as I said, even if it's created by your own department, that says what the equipment is, what it does. You'll certainly be able to articulate what it is and what it does to show that you're technically competent with it. But make sure that you have documentation that says, I know what this is, here's my purpose, and I'm authorized to have it. And that will help you as you enter the country.